It's an historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house.
And if these walls could talk...
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Membership means more with American Express Business Gold. Earn 4 times membership rewards points in your top 2 eligible spending categories every month, including eligible U.S. advertising purchases and select media, and U.S. purchases at restaurants, including takeout and delivery. What are you waiting for? Get the card that flexes with your spending every month. Terms and points cap apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So our orders get all backed up. We're drowning in paperwork. Then actually drowning. Carol is fighting off sharks with a stapler, and pirates are pillaging the office copier, and... Then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant goes beyond the resume, using unique insights to deliver a smarter shortlist. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
Pod leader.
My goodness me.
Oh, we'll get there. Pod leader.
Private panel. I'm on sex watch.
Hey, do you want to wear that top?
It's good. It's round. Where are the bobbleheads?
Mr. J.
Ira Tulip.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Pod Leadum. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. I'm Alexander Price, and I told her how it was, and that's the end of story, and I slapped her up, and I gave her deuces.
I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and the walls in a house full of women are paper thin. That's all I gotta say.
And I'm J.W. Crump, and Tyra assigned me bangs.
We're, of course, talking about Cycle 8, Episode 3, The Girl Who Cries All the Time. Could be
time.
multiple women.
Yes.
Yeah, what a suspenseful title.
Yeah, right. We've got 2 pieces of like top model business. Top model business.
Give us the business, JW.
The business.
Model business.
First of all, we got a new review like right before we recorded this from someone, a listener in Great Britain that we wanted to read. I'll try to pronounce the extra U's that are in the word.
Please do.
Oh, yes.
New favorite listen. Nope. Made a strong choice with a Ukrainian accent and it didn't work. Cool. Perfect. This podcast is just brilliant. Recent find and have so many eps to listen to. But already my new favorite. The gang are so listenable, which first of all, that's my favorite compliment. So listenable.
I like the gang.
And all the observations, I'm like, yes, nailed it. We'll be listening through to Cycle 24 and wherever it goes beyond. If you grew up on Top Model, 1 to listen. Yay!
Yay!
Thank you so much, Cameron. All right. Now, we also had someone reach out to me, Garrett. Let me make sure I said that name right. Yeah, Garrett. Okay, perfect. Garrett proposed a question to us that I thought might be a fun way to like warm us up. Warm us up.
I'm so chilly.
So, who is your favorite contestant of ANTM you've recapped so far, and who has been the most agonizing? So I'm taking this as like the kind of like most fun one to talk about,
Sure.
and also the one that you're just like, oh, I have to talk about this person again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for me personally, I got so sick of talking about Jada.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because for me, Jada had one storyline that was frustrating. And it wasn't like, you know how some villains, there's also like fun. Like Renee so far is a true villain, but like fun and interesting
and
to
like
dive into.
Fascinating. I'm like, there's new pockets of psychology every episode.
It feels like you're learning about humanity with Renee. Like Jada, I was just like, go home. Like, I'm so tired of this hair storyline. And I think one of the people that I was like, always happy to talk about was obviously I have like a favorite every cycle, and like Brooke was always just so much fun to talk about. Sarah from Cycle 6 was always fun to talk about, but I also think we just all liked Danny.
Oh, she's great
from start to finish, and we were always on her side, which was, you know.
I'm so glad you didn't say either of the people I was going to say.
Oh, yay.
So the person that I got so sick of talking about was Katie. from cycle
2. Yeah.
It was the worst. And like, there is nothing for me redeeming about Katie's personality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And my favorite, and it's really just such a surprise favorite, is Tatiana.
Yes, Tatiana. Always a delight. More screen time, the better.
Just, I never knew how amazing she was with every single reaction shot.
Yeah.
And she's almost like a certain drag person this season who they couldn't quite edit out constantly because I felt like the producers were like, we don't need Tatiana's opinion about this. And she's just like,
Little did they know. We did. My 2 answers are also different. I'm going with a different definition of agonizing, though, to talk about. I hated talking about Wendy because I just felt so bad for her. It was just sad to talk about. And it was just so clear that she was too fragile and should not have been there.
Correct.
That it was just hard. It was a hard thing to discuss.
As Melrose would say, bum city.
Crumb bum city. My favorite to talk about, I think, has to be Brittany.
Just the voice.
Partially because of the voice, but she was just fun to watch. Also,
great television.
I thought I was going to be so annoyed, and then I ended up having so much affection for her that it was a really just fun journey.
You know what, Hannah? Thankfully, she's the only one you have to talk about again. Not for very long, but
yeah, right. You're going to get to revisit that, love.
Yay.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Garrett. And thank you, Cameron, for the review and the question, all that good stuff. You can send that to us. We see reviews on the Apple iTunes. It's the best way to, give us a review, and maybe the only platform that you can currently give a review for all I know.
But this episode starts with Diana and Whitney bonding over being plus. And also removing nail polish?
Well, I have 2 things to say before we get into the Diana-Whitney codependent friendship. That's very one-sided.
Yes.
This previously on was the shortest thing ever. It was literally, the girls went back to high school. Samantha wasn't very good. And there was no other plot line mentioned.
Samantha had a hard time.
And Samantha wasn't
accurate.
Yeah, right.
True.
And Samantha said, I don't want to really be here anymore. And we let her leave. But yeah, they're outside. Also, you know what else is plus? Diana's hoop earrings. Diana has the largest hoops. They're the kind that like go beyond her shoulder.
Don't they make her take them out at one point?
No, that's Jasleen. Jasleen, it's an earring group. It's Kyle has sold these women earrings.
Except for Whitney and her necklaces.
And Whitney will just earn more jewelry later.
And then we get a quote. And when this quote happened, I was like, oh, this person is in trouble. Cassandra says, I'm just blessed and I love people. I can compete and be who I am and be, nice to people.
Oh boy.
And I was like, well, she's fucked.
Yeah, right.
I feel like every episode, they've really gotten a pattern down that has been what this cycle, and will continue to. If a girl says, like, I really feel great in this competition, she's gone this episode.
It wasn't even that she felt great in the competition. She's just like, I'm a well-adjusted, happy person. And they were like, get out.
Well, and Jasleen is starting to curse women like she did with Kathleen.
Friendship curse.
Jasleen gives Cassandra the exact same compliment she gave Kathleen of like, it's a girl who knows when to say her words and how to say her words. And I was like, oh no, Jasleen, is this going to continue? And Jasleen's like, if she knows how to talk, she's dead in the water. That's how Jasleen does so well in this competition, is she's just constantly like a witch, just like giving a little talking curse to people.
But JL is a kitty cat with tinsel out
Crazy
on the balcony.
Red tinsel hair. Whoa.
In the history of top model shenanigans of putting stuff on your head, this was pretty minor.
I will say this though, now every time JL talks, in my head, after she says a sentence, I just hear someone going, so quirky. Like, I feel like she's just got like, whatever the opposite of an angel and a devil is, she's just got like a little quirky little monster on her shoulder being like, so quirky.
She was adorkable before we knew.
Yes.
Truly. Truly, truly outrageous.
The newest girl is JL.
I just noticed something this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a projection that says Tyra Mail that they put up to alert the girls, like the Tyra signal?
There are some very strange projections in this house.
I didn't notice these.
Yeah,
There was also
across the picture of Tyra.
When nighttime comes, there's a projection of America's Next Top Model on the pool.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
With the balls? So they have those balls and that pool is very active.
Those like play place balls.
I love those. I think it's so stupid. It's the right amount of stupid. Do you think they literally had to create that projection because these girls are always outside smoking and they're nowhere near the Tyra Mail ever when it's presented to themselves?
I mean, if I were in that house, I would constantly be in the pool area as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So Tyra Mail, it's time for makeovers.
And Whitney has a confessional where she talks about how excited she is for makeovers. And in the confessional, Whitney looks perfect. And I'm like, Whitney, you don't need this.
Nope.
You don't need this, Whitney. I'm glad you got it because it made you happy, but it just took you from gorgeous to laterally gorgeous.
The other knee in the house, Brittany, says the curse of death, like the quote of death.
Yes.
Whatever they want to do to me is fine. Wrong. Never say that.
Why say that out loud?
And I'm not going to be upset, is what she says, which from Brittany is just not a thing that should ever be said.
Well,
she could be like, the sun is going to rise tomorrow, and I might be upset.
Here's the thing. Up until this point, we have not seen her be upset. So to us, the viewer, this is like new storyline.
Yes.
Sure. And they don't even really hang a lantern on it. I got to say, for top model production, it was pretty subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Well, this is my favorite part of the entire episode, which is a shot of Natasha full sleeping in the Hummer limo.
Yeah.
I love them all sleeping. How real.
6:30 a.m. And they go to the tackiest looking salon session studio, the font of which looks like it's a 90s sitcom.
I love the phrase, the font of which.
You know I'm all into fonts and kerning, JW.
Okay. Oh.
And then we meet our new makeover master, about whom I know 3 things.
Ooh.
Okay.
This man is named Neeko. These are the 3 things I know about Neeko. He's been working with Tyra since she was 17. He loves radical makeovers, and there is one too many E's in his name.
Also, no last name.
Doesn't need one. Absolutely does not need one.
I wrote down Neeko because I was like, I know how to spell Neeko. And then I looked up and I was like, I guess I don't.
No, it's
Sure
like
don't.
almost like a gecko character would spell Neeko.
Oh, sure. I get that.
Yeah.
I would have liked him a lot more if he were a lizard.
I don't like this person.
No.
Tyra comes out for a bit about...
It sounds like you're saying like for a while, but now we've all watched the show enough that we know you mean for like a skit.
Yeah.
For like a bit.
Fun skit about how past girls have bitched. And she gets real specific.
She was getting out a lot of upset this episode about makeovers past.
And here is canonically who Tyra hated the most every makeup episode. Okay. It was Giselle, Katie, Anne, Brandy, Cassandra, original Cassandra, Jade, and Jada. And those are all correct. That being said, of all of the weirdness, Jade is probably the least upset in that montage, which makes Jade, compared to these other people, look so sane.
Also, I was so glad to be reminded of the fact that Giselle didn't know about layered haircuts.
Don't you think my hair should be all one length?
Underrated quote. Oh, yeah. I love that everyone else was crying and Brandy was still just like upset. Like
pissed.
My boyfriend's going to hate this. Like that was the energy. I loved it. Ugh.
Y'all, how do we feel about these descriptions that we get?
Right before we do that,
okay.
Because don't worry, the answer is not great and confused, mostly confused. There's the weirdest edit where she's like, "Are you sure you want them? Yeah. Tell me how much you want them. Yeah." And then hard smash cut. Here's what you're getting. Like was there 5 more screams in the middle of that?
Yes.
It wasn't even. It was like crawl. Now crawl and show me how much you want them.
She's like, Tyra goes like, what do you want? And they're all like, like they all said 8,000 different. We're not prompting these women with answers.
I hope Whitney just was like, CoverGirl Cosmetics. I did it right one time.
I still don't understand, though, the curlers in the pajamas.
It's because she has to get there early.
It was 6:30, I assume. That was the joke.
Also going forward, I think we end up seeing Tyra less and less at these makeovers because she doesn't want to get up, which is why we get the like fairy princess later and the like
that
robot thing. Yeah.
Amen. Like, yeah, eventually Tyra just never comes to makeovers, and in later cycles when she does, everyone's like, oh,
Yep.
Oh no, what is this now? Just becomes part of Mr. and Miss J's
responsibility
job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I married them all for a second, though I did say Miss. It's the J's. It becomes the J's job. And then they end the, okay, so let's go through the descriptions. Yeah. I didn't write them all down, so I did do it.
I did. JL is getting, because she does she does a lot of visuals. I didn't write down
what she said. I translated.
Correct. That's what I did. Because she did a lot of like motions.
Yeah, I wrote down a translation.
Yeah. JL is going to get boob length brunette. Which becomes she does that length numerous times where she's just hair down to here, nipple.
It's always
it's being printed out like a ticker tape.
Oh my God.
Like an old dot matrix printer.
Yes,
or like one of those like hair, those like Barbies with the long hair that you could pull it longer. Yeah.
Oh my
God. New cycle makeover. A girl who has adjustable hair that just like goes in and out of her body.
To be fair, that one girl gets Laura, she gets clip-in colors.
That's true. You know what?
If they could have done adjustable hair, they would have done adjustable 100%. Hair by now.
Cassandra gets weave, thick and curly. Afro?
Well, the main thing about Cassandra's is they're fixing what's currently on her head.
She said a long down to here afro.
She did say down to here.
Which I did not understand. It becomes clear shortly.
Yeah, I was about to say, eventually it is kind of what that description is. It's more just curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would personally describe it as, but I think I was like, wouldn't it have been so funny if they just like left that sewn in wig
and just
in
put it on top
and just like fixed it, and she's like, can you please take this off my head?
Renee gets Joanna's style. Okay.
International icon Joanna.
And was it Joanna's? Weren't they describing hers as Linda Evangelista or somebody?
I think so, yeah.
She got that
it's so funny
mohawk. But
it's so funny to not describe the haircut as that, and now it's iconically Joanna. Top model history season.
Whitney gets a boob length weave. Big.
More.
Yeah. Diana, blonder, thicker, longer. Gross.
And Diana does what is going to become her patented like scrunched face smile, where she's like, like just like Diana. Yeah, Diana never learns how to smile without her entire face puckering.
She really wants you to know.
Yeah, she does. Diana is actually just the realest person in terms of like, if she's happy, she knows it, and this is how she shows it.
Yep.
Felicia gets shaded. She's going to get bangs to cover her breakage and also a boob length weave.
Okay, but can we talk? I was so confused when they described it, and you could tell Felicia was too, because she was like, we're going to give you a bang to here, but then that's not all. You're going to get a second layer to here. And in my head, I was like, a second layer of the bang?
I thought that's where it was going also.
It was like, you're just covering her face at that point. That being said, spoiler alert, it's one of the better makeovers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dion, she's like, we love this slick side ponytail, which looks amazing.
It does.
So we just decided to give you another haircut. Khalees, short with a heavy bang.
And you can tell Dion's like, but why? I feel like you just told me this is working.
She looks great just standing there in the salon.
Dion is one of those people that like any moment you're like, gorgeous.
Yeah. Especially since Dion doesn't like when she talks and she's activated, she kind of like cracks up and stuff.
Yeah.
But she's very like concentrated, like when she's listening to someone.
She's an active listener.
But not like the Carrie D style, like
She doesn't make the mistake of opening her eyes too wide.
Yeah, exactly. Like Dion's one of those people that just standing there, you're just like, it later on when they say like Dion doesn't stand out in a crowd, I fully disagree with that. My eyes always go to Dion.
So the next one, can I do the next one?
Because it's disgusting.
Hot nonsense. Sarah, they're going to shape her haircut and also dirty it up.
Ugh.
With no explanation of what that means. I was sitting here thinking, because I couldn't remember what Sarah's makeover was, and I was like, what are they going to do? What does that mean? And then the result is extremely anticlimactic.
Yes.
As she just describes it, they made it light brown.
Yes, that's what that means, apparently.
And flat.
Ugh.
Jasleen. Thick body and flowy, but also shorter.
Okay, this is some bullshit. They basically end up giving her the haircut that she had at auditions last cycle.
Yep.
And I was like, how absolutely dare you just continue to tell this woman that what she was last cycle was better? And you didn't let her on the show. Jasleen must be so confused. That being said, she did need to lose some length in her hair.
Yeah.
And they gave her a bit of a happier bang. Like her bang was looking a little
PC.
Just real happy.
I almost feel like Jasleen was like, I'm just going to keep growing out my hair and then they can do whatever they want.
Smart.
I had a full year to do this between auditions.
Brittany, you can do whatever you want to my hair, is going to get long, wavy red, big and bushy, which is really what you want to hear before you get a weave in.
Yeah.
Well, this is also, unfortunately, the most accurate description of a makeover today.
This starts such a subplot of this weave's journey. And I'm going to go on record right now with Brittany is over dramatic about everything, as we'll see.
Yes.
Cries all the time. She's the name of the episode, basically. But also, this is so messed up.
Yeah.
It's
one of the worst
fault.
in top. This is one of the
fault.
worst in top model history for sure.
It has to be.
It only gets one-upped by Molly later.
Yeah, exactly. It's the blonde version of it in a couple of cycles.
Yeah.
If she were only upset about this the entire episode, I would be like just fully on her side.
Sure.
Correct.
Because it looks so bad immediately.
They can't even fix it for the makeover picture.
Fine. Natasha is last, and she's going to get a very confusing description. She's going to get a Vidal Sassoon inspired chocolate brown haircut, long in the front, short in the back.
And she does one like a.
And also, we know that's not the Vidal Sassoon haircut because you gave that haircut to Kenya, it's a different haircut.
Not what she gets, as far as I can tell.
They give her black hair.
Also, say hello to this bang and say goodbye to this bang because the moment this bang is realized, Natasha's just like, not for slicking her spit on her hand and wiping it up for me. You'll literally never see it again. Nope. Even in the photo shoots, they're just like, this was a mistake.
Yep. And to send off Tyra.
Oh my God, this segue.
The Jays grab a piece of hair from Tyra that is a completely different color. And then Miss J brings out hedge clippers to cut it off. And then Tyra overreacts, runs off and screams.
Does not run off, crawls off. Specifically crawls off.
Of all the Tyra bits, this is at least one that has some like
relevance.
Don't cry. This is what it looks like. I'm over the top crying. Ha ha ha.
I love it when a comedic bit is also a warning.
It's like a sorority skit where they're like, and you better do everything right.
And then Mr. J
please, wait.
Okay.
You must, when you're rewatching this episode, look at the crowd reaction where they're like pity laughing this bit because that's what you do. Dion refuses. Dion is so like confused, just sternly like like one of two things is true. Dion does not get what the point of the bit is, or which I just don't believe. Or Dion's just like, no, I don't want them to cut to me laughing at this.
That's more likely.
That's a Whitney job. To pleasantly laugh at the sorority skit. That is not Dion's game.
So Mr. J's segue for this, after Tyra crawls off, is that cut is going to work, but you guys are really going to work your cuts.
Perfect sentence. Working models who are working.
Never forget.
I love top model when it just starts a sentence and then ends the sentence with the opposite of the sentence.
Yeah, that's a very top model.
Okay.
So Sarah's makeover, fine.
Okay.
She has the
It's
same
light
hair.
brown.
Yeah. It's the same hair, but a different color.
I think both look fine on her.
Yeah.
That shade is hula hey brown.
Oh no. Too early. Well,
No.
I'm just peppering it in. I'm just peppering it.
Can you imagine the person who hasn't watched the cycle or is like watching along with us and they're
What
like,
the fuck are they
who is
talking?
Hula Hey?
But imagine how it's all going to come to life.
Okay.
Talk about Hula Hey, bro.
I would have missed this unless it was in like the closed captions because it's so quick. When Mr. J goes up to check on Dion's makeover, he goes, "What's up, wannabe?"
What?
Absolutely what?
How dare he?
Jays and Tyra came in hot and aggressive on makeover day.
They really is this what they're just none of them are morning people and they don't want this energy.
Yes. Dion, once again, looks great either way.
Mm-hmm.
So then we learn a fun fact about Brittany that apparently dead hair freaks her out, meaning she can't clean her hairbrushes, which I'm going to say, shade. This is, you are lazy and you've come up with this weird phobia that doesn't exist.
I actually know other people who have this phobia.
Really?
Yeah, who get freaked out by dead hair. Or like it was more if like they, if dust builds up for a while and you sweep and you see all the hair in it, this person would like totally lose their mind.
Those people need to be friends with just one person who loves to eat hair. And they can just get rid of it. It can just be a cycle. That's a roommate situation. That's a roommate situation. You get one that hates dead hair, one that eats dead hair, and you just cycle it through. Everyone wins.
What an eco-friendly apartment.
Thank you.
So green. Cassandra is the next makeover we see, and I don't like it. I don't
hate it.
I think it looks better than what Cassandra had.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that bar is so low.
I know. I'm just saying, like, the makeover did its job in terms of, like, elevating her to rung 2 of the ladder.
Sure.
I think it looks pretty cool right when it's finished. I think it's not a hairstyle that's keep-upable.
Yeah.
And
maintainable.
It flattens immediately.
It's a lot of these haircuts. Jesleen is just a glow-up because she gets back her cycle 7 audition
essentially
hair.
The same.
But she says they cut off all this anger and resentment. And I was like, just say from the auditions.
I mean,
all this anger and all resentment from the audition.
I love her just walking around this salon being like, ha ha, ooh.
Looking gorgeous.
She, of course. Renee does not have Joanna's hair.
Absolutely not.
No.
It's so much longer, especially in the back.
So long.
But it's way shorter in the front because Joanna could like flap hers over.
Renee got one of those haircuts that you can only style one way or it looks bizarre. And if you don't style it the one way it was meant to be, it's just wrong looking. But also, Renee does not buy Mr. J's. We don't do these just to get a reaction. And Renee's face is just like, I don't believe you.
I don't believe him either.
I agree. I'm just saying a rare instance of Renee being right.
When he's like, we don't do it just for the sake of doing it. We would never do that.
Brittany in the background just being murdered.
Felicia looks so much better.
She looks so good.
Well, as we've talked about
the color so
episode 1, Felicia's only flaw was that she needed makeup and hair help.
Yeah.
And as soon as she got it, it's just like model, boom.
Yeah. Natasha looks like she's wearing a Cleopatra wig.
And the eye makeup doesn't help that.
No,
it's
the bangs
so
are
dark.
also, the bangs are in her eyes.
Doesn't it feel a little bit like they were like, well, she's from Russia and her name is Natasha. So we're giving her the Natasha of Boris and Natasha.
Yes.
I wish they had literally just given her that outfit too. That like tube dress.
Gray tube dress.
Can I tell you, when I was younger and I loved Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
Loved Rocky and Bullwinkle. It was like some of my early like, oh, this is what I like comedy wise because it had meta humor in it, which I always enjoy. I always was like, Natasha's what a sexy woman looks like.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And she's impossible proportion wise, but I was just like, that's what the perfect woman is Natasha Badenoff. Wasn't that her last name? Like Badenoff.
Yeah. Natasha wins my heart forever by saying about her own makeover, I think that it proves that any look can work for me.
I love how wildly, stupidly confident Natasha
is. Touchdown.
Natasha doesn't realize how often she's making quotes for a clip show.
Yeah.
Nope.
She's just like creating those moments.
Brittany's hair is very Spirit Halloween.
I think that's an insult to Spirit Halloween somehow.
Yeah, serious. That hair wishes it could get that.
It's just that
because I don't think the spirit's with Brittany anymore. I think the spirit left.
Was there a haunted doll somewhere
that they ripped that hair off of? It lived at Hot Topic because there's so much like weird coloring in this weed.
Oh my God.
And you know what? Good for Brittany for having confessionals where she's like, this looks bad. I would never do this. This is bad, right? Like, she's not letting the show get away with this.
Will not be gaslit.
Yeah,
No.
She will not be like, and I can work it. Like this is horrible and it hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney's a glow up. It just looks like better Whitney.
But can we talk about how amazing her photo comes out for the group photo?
Whitney's makeover photo was one of those that I actually like made a little audible like,
it is so good.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't see a model when I look at Whitney.
And it's also very unabashedly plus size.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it's very like front facing and like, you know, like
big,
strong power pose. And like, that's what I love about it too, is it doesn't feel like it's one of those where the plus size girl like found the most thin angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so gorgeous.
So gorgeous. And that eyebrow, I can't do my eyebrows like that. And I love anyone who can cock one eyebrow. And Whitney has that would be her signature thing. You know what I mean?
If only Jasleen weren't also in the scene.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. It's an eyebrow bunch.
And finally, before we get to the nonsense of this episode, Diana, I think, looks better. I think
she does.
Slightly.
Yeah.
There's one moment where Diana's been being worked on by a lot of people all at once, and she's still in the chair, and she's just like very calm, where she's like strikingly gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, again, I think Diana's just someone who needs the makeup and hair done. Yeah, she just needs a little like polish to really look model-esque.
Yeah. So then we cut to JL, who says, it takes me about 8 hours to complete my fabulous new do, and it hurts like hell. And then Mr. J walks over after it's completely done to tell JL that it's coming out and she's getting Rosemary's Baby. They've also had to glue in pieces, which is why she's getting Rosemary's Baby. There's no hair left.
Well, and then the fact that they're like, see, you were crying, but it looks great. I'm like, that's not why she was crying.
Oh my God.
She's crying because she sat there in pain for 8 hours for no reason.
Miss J is a full bitch too. Comes over and is like, you can cry right now, but you can't cry later. I'm like, she's been in pain all day.
You actually made her cry.
Yeah. And also, this is backed up by every other single contestant having a talking head that's just like, I think it was Whitney specifically that was like, I have never had to I've sat in a chair and had a hair weave and it took that long, but I've never had to take it out in the same day. And that just seems devastating. And Sarah has one of those good, like, open mouth, no voice. Oh my God. Like everyone knows this is a tragedy. And it's truly why they edited in that clip of him talking to Renee. So the viewer would be gaslit into not. And I don't necessarily think it's fully show shenanigans. I do feel like it was one of those things because they explain like, there's just not enough hair. This isn't working, blah, blah, blah. It just, man, is this a sucky situation. But I like her final look, okay?
Oh, her final look
looks really
great.
good.
Yeah.
But this is why Neeko is terrible. This starts one of the reasons why Neeko is terrible. This salon is not equipped to do these makeovers.
Nope.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it.
And Jael, I thought this was very cute, where she was like, I can rock any hair. I'm a rocker.
That was cute.
She's adorable.
I love it.
Renee's new confessional look, though, is a choice. Her bangs cover her complete face.
It makes her have all these villain shots.
Yeah. She's like Scar.
It's so
You're not wrong.
And Diana is done with Brittany. And
Di-
so is Whitney.
As we'll learn, Diana's done with a new person every day. Every day,
true.
Diana has a new person that she's done with except for Whitney.
Yeah.
Whitney solidifies something which we already knew, which is that if you had to pick one of these girls to be your friend, you would pick Whitney.
Correct.
Because
Absolutely.
everyone else is going to bitch about Brittany behind her back and make fun of her for crying. And Whitney is actually going to come to her and be like, let me give you some constructive criticism.
This is not a big deal in the grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
You do not go around boohooing all day because of this. You go around boohooing because of death. You go around boohooing because of big tragedy.
Jael had to sit there for 8 hours and then get it all taken out. She's not crying anymore.
She's over it. Also, in the confessionals, I noticed, and I don't know how consistent it is, but it looks sometimes like they've changed up the frame pictures in the background.
Yes, I noticed that too.
Kathy's just switching them out.
My butt hairs.
Kathy's a PA now.
Love that for her. That's what. If you get eliminated first, you just get an offer to be a PA.
Yeah.
Whitney does give this great monologue, really tells Brittany in a harsh, yet somehow still kind way, the business. But the best part of this is that she walks off and then Brittany goes, your steak's ready, and holds up a fork with a limp steak dangling off of it.
Just giving a full steak to JL, who's sitting there on the counter in her bra and pearls. So funny.
So then JL checks her voicemail.
That's hard to talk about.
It is hard to talk about.
And as Brittany stares through the window at JL, she learns that a friend of hers died of an overdose. And through all this, still comes out with a pretty great attitude.
She comes out with an amazing attitude.
Yeah, for something this incredibly devastating, she handles it pretty well. She's obviously immediately upset, as anyone would be.
Yeah.
She goes outside to have a calming cigarette I'm only laughing because like of what's about to happen, because Sarah comes up to her and Sarah's also smoking, and Sarah gives her this one-armed hug because she can't hug her with both arms because the cigarette's there. And yeah, like everyone most people in the house that are around come, comfort her, hear what happened, etc. But it is hard to watch.
Well, and then her attitude about the competition is, I think this will be a really great distraction from this horrible thing. Is just what an amazing way to make your way through what you have going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So we head to Descanso Gardens for a teach.
Can I just say, of all the challenge, the like mini challenges, right, that we've seen so far, this is one that had evaporated from memory.
I didn't remember this at all
either.
And we because I was like, oh, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the ice cream photo shoot. Great. Like completely forgetting because it's makeovers and there was so much stuff going on that I was like, oh,
I have a theory about why this evaporated from your memory.
Okay, why?
So before we do that, apparently Brittany is sick and she's deciding whether she wants to go lay in the limo or not. And Renee and JL are the angel and devil on her shoulders.
Practically, literally.
I literally put Renee and JL are the angel and devil on her shoulders.
Renee, are you just going to take rest today? Sleep in the limo or something?
Is that what you should do, maybe?
Maybe. Take rest.
We'll take it.
JL, you should really push through this. This is nothing. You can do it.
And then Sarah's backing it up and literally also rubbing Brittany's back. She's backing up that back.
Well, I just have a question. Conspiracy. It's not a real conspiracy theory. Is Brittany not vomiting or just a really discreet vomiter?
I don't think she would be a discreet vomiter, knowing what we know about Brittany.
Yeah, I feel like she swishes around water and spits it out, and post-production adds vomiting noises to it.
Which is not vomiting. Well, we see that happen, and she's like, that wasn't a good idea. And I'm like, spitting water out is not throwing up.
I feel like we'd have the footage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany would give it to us.
We would have a lot of behind a bush with noises and like sounds of Brittany throwing up.
Classic.
Yeah.
Reality television vomiting, where it's like not fully shown. Because the only show that shows vomiting is The Challenge. And The Challenge is like, bring on the vomit. Other shows are like, we're classy.
Yeah. So the reason we have all forgotten about this challenge is the existence of two of the most boring people we've ever met. Roxana Floyd, CoverGirl makeup artist, and Carissa Rosenberg, the entertainment director of 17 magazine.
I'll give you Carissa being a nothing burger of a guest host, but Roxana Floyd, remember, was here already last cycle with Queen Latifah.
She's
Rosenberg
here.
Really brought her down.
Yeah. What does a entertainment director of a magazine do?
She gets a hedge maze and puts tables of makeup around and makes people run for it in the best spring looks.
She attempts to speak in unison with someone, but is always 4 seconds late.
It's so true.
So this makeup challenge is inspired by botanicals.
I have to read the full sentence because it's nonsense. We're in this beautiful garden, and CoverGirl's spring collection has been so inspired by all these wonderful botanicals that we're going to have a makeup challenge.
Sure. Great. And this is one of those challenges that two things about this challenge. One, I didn't understand that it was timed until the very end. And two, this is just a different version of the run around. You really, yeah, exactly. It's just a remix of, apparently this is just a challenge we have every cycle that I never remember.
It's Roxana Floyd's idea, clearly then, because she was there for both of those challenges.
But this time with nail polish added in, like it's possible to do your nails in 10 minutes.
We also do not have clothes for Diana and Whitney. Why
not?
You know their sizes.
And they do this good, again, like Whitney and Diana express it pretty well as the plus size contestants, where they're like, it's really frustrating when you go and they only have sample sizes, because it was kind of like a little education for the viewer about sample sizes and stuff. But I'm like, yes, in a everyday setting, sure.
In a go-see situation.
They know who you are and why you're there.
There's no reason.
They would have clothes for you.
And there's literally just footage of Whitney like putting it to her breast and then being like, nope, this is not going to fit.
Nope. Yeah. Diana also refers to the other models as straight models.
Which was great.
But I wish we had, that was one of the times.
Like straight up and down.
Yeah.
A line of a thing.
But it's also because it's the way you refer to like straight plays or musicals.
Right.
It's
always the less fun option.
Correct.
Oh, hard disagree. Sure. I was going to be like, that's why it's not the perfect analogy. You mean good plays and musicals? But I don't agree with that about size 2 models and size plus. Size plus?
Size plus. Model plus. So the girls are going to get 10 minutes to do their makeup. And throughout the garden, there are 5 tables with different products. Foundation, eyes, cheeks, lips, and nails.
Cheeks!
Not blush.
Also, Renee explains game theory, which I loved, which was we would all crowd around one table, and then as soon as one person would run away, we'd all run to the next table. I'm like, yep, because in game theory, you would have to do that to keep up with people and keep the average.
This is nuts to me, and I don't know if they ever say it. I would just go to a different table first.
Yes.
Do your eye makeup first and then go back and do the foundation.
That's what Jasleen does. Like, I think like 3 of them run off to the eye table while everyone runs to foundation.
Yeah.
Just don't do blush before foundation and you're fine.
This is like a microcosm of go-sees. Like, go to the furthest away one first if you want to get rid of everybody.
Yeah. Jasleen is already practicing being the winner by saying, I just love all this CoverGirl makeup.
It's just so nice to wear. And
Cassandra makes the mistake by trying to do one more thing.
That is not the mistake that Cassandra makes. Cassandra's only mistake is getting caught in a rose bush.
Yeah, Cassandra's mistake was trying to take a shortcut through the woods.
She is late by 1 second.
Because she is taking her dress off of a thorn in a rose bush.
Yes.
And the women are like, Cassandra, no.
The women are like, Cassandra, you're late.
You're
late. And it's such a shame because Cassandra has one of the better makeup.
Better looks.
She looks gorgeous.
She looked great. She added some green. Loved it.
When I was writing notes about how the judges try to sync up, I just wrote, they're not Amanda nor Michelle.
Exactly.
I thought it was a very Garth and Kat on SNL kind of situation.
That's the vibe for sure.
Natasha's face is a lot.
Well, but one of the things they criticize is how much of a lip she gave herself. And I'm like, part of that God gave her. Like, she's going to have a lot of lip no matter what. You don't see it, but Felicia neutraled her lip out of existence. Like, Felicia chose her exact skin tone, it feels like, for the lipstick, and it's just gone.
Also bullshit. I think these two women did not want Whitney nor Diana to win. Because they both had clean spring looks, which is what the prompt was.
I actually thought Diana looked quite good.
Yes. But the winner blended it well and made it your own. Brittany, I guess.
I barely noticed makeup on Brittany.
Same.
It didn't look like she'd put anything on.
And she picks JL and Sarah because they were the two people telling her to do the thing today.
Which was great and a good justification.
And this is the first actual prize this cycle.
I will say, I do like that Brittany got a makeover prize for the shoe trophy.
Yes.
Like, Brittany deserved to get a real prize at some point.
But y'all, while this is a real prize, this spread is ugly.
It's a photo shoot in 17 magazine.
Yes.
Where they will be showing hair
accessories.
In a way that no person would ever wear their hair.
Nor accessorize it.
It's more like if you got caught in a wind tunnel and something blew into your hair, then you took
a piece of garbage hit your forehead, and then they took a picture.
Yeah, it's a really weird look, and it's also a prize for the rest of them just to get to casually have lunch and sit on the floor and watch them, which normally they don't get to do in these special prizes.
And according to JL, Brittany takes the most amazing photos that she's ever seen be taken.
And then Renee says, she might win the battle, but I'm going to win the war.
Renee gets one of those villain shots, too, with like the bang over one eye while she loves a lean forward sit.
Watch.
Just like, she gives you good villain cutaways. Monique wishes.
Right.
Well, and then apparently Renee has been taking interviewing tips from Tyra. Because she comes out to Diana on the lounger and opens a conversation by saying, do you think Brittany's fake? Out of nothing.
And Diana's like, yeah, she's pretty fake.
What is Diana going to say?
Nah.
Nah, girl.
Also, this starts episodes worth of this long outdoor smoking patio, always having two opposite conversations happening at once, so that production gets to go from zoom and then rack focus to the background to be like, and what are the other people saying? It's
this is
great.
A very lurkable house.
Yes, it's lurk friendly for sure.
Because then we cut to Brittany on the other side as they're talking about Brittany, clearly hearing them because Renee is not talking quietly.
Renee doesn't talk quietly. Renee stage whispers like a 4-year-old.
Also, Renee uses the word pious in a way I've never heard the word used.
Well, and this just...
Not incorrect, though. I did look up the definition, and she didn't use it incorrectly. It was just kind of a big vocab word out of nowhere.
I'm like, how do you justify yourself like this? Someone who you've been gossiping about says, hey, I heard you gossiping about me, just so you know. And your reaction is, how dare she make me feel bad about gossiping or having a conversation about somebody else? It's not somebody else.
Her.
It's literally her.
And then it goes into this whole thing that I hate, and it feels like we have to have this conversation every cycle where it's like, girls do this.
Yeah.
Like the justification for the gossiper is always just like,
this is what girls do.
Women are gossiping.
And then when Renee, who is 20 years old, tells Brittany, who is 21 years old, that she's acting like a high schooler, and then proceeds to walk off and flip her off.
Well, when only the hand is still visible.
That's a funny bit to me, actually. But
well, I love it because I imagine her like getting around the door and then stopping and waiting to see if Brittany is going to say anything, and then just shoving that middle finger out there.
Also, conspiracy theory. I think this conversation right here might have actually happened during high school week.
Oh, and that's the high school burn.
But didn't Brittany have the weave at this point?
Oh, she did.
I still think the timeline's fishy because I just think it's so weird that Renee brought out the confident specific of you're acting like you're in high school, and it feels like she's taking off the energy of the high school thing just happened.
Sure.
And we've been talking about high school.
I realized the timeline issue. Also, remember at the beginning of the episode when Whitney and Diana were bonding about being plus and taking off nail polish?
Mm-hmm.
It was after this challenge. That's why they were taking off nail polish.
Oh.
So apparently they had time to paint their toenails.
Maybe they just didn't put any makeup on.
Clean spring looks.
Or they just painted the big toe. That's what I would do. I'd like just paint the one toe and then point it aggressively.
Cover the rest in a sandal.
Sarah is a grief counselor.
Yeah.
But Renee and Diana throw bitch around a lot.
Yeah. Fake bitches. Bitches are always fake.
Bitch. Not real bitches.
Real, you can't be a bitch. You're just being real. So if you are a bitch, you are by definition fake.
Yeah. Sarah is the comforter and the good friend to almost everyone. And I truly want to see if when Sarah goes home in a future episode, if
the girls cry.
Not only that, but if the house erupts into constant mean, like Sarah I feel like we lose so many girls that are like nice.
And the mediators.
Yeah. I feel like we keep losing those girls pretty early.
So let's go to a photo shoot.
So we head to Simon Studios.
Sunday was spelled like Sunday. You know, like I can't believe they made Diana say this. Like the ice cream. And I'm like, nah, it feels like you made the plus size contestant say that, and I don't like it.
Well, then they were like, when they read it, they're like, I bet it's about our photo shoot. And I'm like, that's not, you didn't figure
y'all.
out.
Yeah, I wish
I wish it was about future contestant Sunday.
Sunday.
The voice is already echoing
Yep.
underneath the ground.
Yep.
Did somebody say Sunday? So they're going to do a nude shoot with candy and ice cream. Is this an ice cream shoot? Because no.
I don't. So this is set up. Mr. J took a class in segues or something. He took a segue seminar.
Yes.
Not pay off. Because he sets it up by saying, ice cream happens to be one of Tyra's and my favorite treats.
As he's holding an ice cream bucket that's clearly empty.
Today, you girls are actually going to be the treats in the photograph.
Well, for a while, I thought it was going to be they were each going to be assigned like a topping.
Which would make sense.
But that's absolutely not what happens. It's all just candies.
Except
and some of them aren't even candies.
That is a type of sundae. I cannot.
We get real loosey-goosey with what constitutes theme in this episode. So the photographer is Joseph Coltis. He's even taken amazing shots of Tyra. Cut to the worst photo of Tyra we've ever seen.
The photo itself is not bad. I feel like Tyra
is bad.
Made some choices in that photo. And Mr. J gives this real bitter, wow, they don't even clap for me. I was like, they clap for you all the time.
That's why he's not telling. That's why he's not telling the photographers how beautiful they are anymore.
Because they stopped clapping.
So Brittany is upset.
And as Dion says, pouting around, all this little girly mess, like a little kid. Brittany, get over it. I love the way Dion, like a little kid, get over it.
But Felicia honestly gets the best reaction to Brittany. Brittany is just seeking people out to bitch about something. She's like, who have I not complained to yet? Let me find one. Oh, I'll sit at this table. Felicia's here. And she sees that other girls have to hold ice cream in their hands during the photo shoot. That's something that everybody has to do. And she goes, oh my God. And Felicia's like, what's wrong? And she goes, just the ice cream. My hands are not going to react well. And Felicia's just like, nobody's hand is.
And it's so deadpan. Nobody's hand is.
Just your hands aren't more fragile, Brittany.
It's the metaphorical of Felicia closing the door on this conversation.
Yes.
Nobody hands is clap. Bloop.
Can I just go through? I wrote down what everybody got.
Yes.
Just so we can hear how much these are not ice cream related or Sunday topping.
Now let me say before you get into this list that in general I like. Not all, but I like the ones where you can tell right when you look at the photo what they are representing. And there are some
makeup is super fun. Some of the styling is super fun for this.
Yes.
Shoot.
Yeah, this is one of those that like was executed 80% there.
Yeah. So we've got Cassandra as jelly beans.
Sure.
Sarah as hard candy.
Christmas.
A Werther's original.
Dion as Candy Cane, which Sutan is very excited about.
Yeah.
Because he loves a Christmas sale.
Yeah.
Brittany as Banana Split, which is just a type of sundae. Diana is Gummy Bears. I liked this look, except for the nose, which kind of freaked me out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Renee is Candy Necklace.
Which ends up looking like facial herpes. Like they...
Yes.
She gets
How
a
is this
rough
the one?
look.
How is this the one you weren't mad about, Renee? Whitney as Chocolate Kiss, which
or as
she's very
she
excited
says,
about.
Chocolate Goddess.
Yeah, she's all about this one.
Jael as Birthday Cake.
See, and then I was like, oh, are they doing flavors of ice cream? No.
Nope.
No, because Felicia is Lollipop.
Ugh.
Jasleen is Dulce de Leche.
Come on.
I will say that Whitney and Jasleen got the ones that were based on like their ethnicity.
Uh-huh.
And both of them seemed excited about it. This of all the basic A to A race stuff, that race translations.
Race translation.
This was at least probably the least problematic because at least the two of them seemed like they were like great. Done.
Yeah, Jasleen feels very sensual.
Yeah.
And then finally,
so why not just say caramel or something?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yep.
There's literally like a squeezy bottle of Hershey's caramel that they're putting onto her.
They write the words Dulce de Leche.
I know.
That was when I was like, too much. Absolutely too much.
They're like, people will mistake it for caramel.
And last but not least, Natasha as Gumballs.
Which ends up being one of my favorite looks.
Yeah.
Because I love that round chair they give her.
Yeah, there's some really fun, like, mid-century things happening that I wish they had really gone all the way with for everybody.
And yeah, they have to hold ice cream. I remember, and I don't know if this is in the recap or this is in an interview or something, I remember reading years ago that Cassandra, who complains about her hand feeling numb, she actually got, like, hypothermia. Like, it got so bad that she had to, like, apparently, like, get medical attention for this. Yeah, I mean, this
I feel like she was also
unsubstantiated. I just remember this, and I feel like afterwards, because she was first, they like overdid it.
Yeah,
and that's why other people, it's just like maybe on their shoulder, and they don't hold it as long. Like
I was holding a full Sunday's worth of ice cream in her hands.
Yeah.
Back at the house.
Oh, one thing to keep in mind. Sorry, one thing to keep in mind is right now, Brittany is painted banana split yellow.
She is painted looking like Marge Simpson.
Yeah, she's full of Simpsons character, and this the last time see that.
Yep. So this house is so trashed. So JL and Whitney are talking outside by the pool. There is
Whitney doing some of the most amazing friending we've ever seen on Top Model, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
On the floor, before we get to how lovely this is, on the floor there's a lollipop and a not quite empty bottle of apple juice just laying on its side. On the floor by the
had
pool.
playtime there.
Yeah, it was very sweet. this was a moment where, because I'm not super religious, obviously.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't usually respond to the prayer moments.
But it was very sweet of Whitney praying over JL. And I felt like JL, I don't know what JL's, beliefs are, but it seems to me like she's kind of just generally spiritual, but it was the intention that really got to her. It was like, this is how Whitney would express it.
It felt so sincere and so specific.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just really nice.
I also think that when tragedy strikes, even the most religious people do find some comfort when religious people kind of like pray for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because even at your most, like, even with the most atheist beliefs, it's like, well, at least they're still showing a caring about me.
And this really did that.
Yes.
I don't feel like prayers always do that. And I really felt that in this moment.
So we're heading to panel, and the Tyra photo is sexy baby Tyra.
Oh.
And I can't tell you how surprised I am that one hand wasn't pulling up one pigtail.
I thought it was just bad modeling, though.
It was.
She was fully dead in the face.
Yeah, it's very blow-up doll.
Uh-huh.
Like, this whole photo was uncomfortable.
Also, is the idea that she is the little girl in the candy shop picking which of these toppings she wants?
Eating these models?
Yes.
My treats.
Her panel look, though, is very Muse from Hercules.
Oh, it is that.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. I don't either. I liked the curly hair.
I do too, and I think it looks nice with a headband. I think Tyra's looks have been generally serving this season.
Yeah. The guest judge is Neeko. Why?
Boo, hate. But I don't truly hate Neeko until private panel.
Agree.
Oh, sure.
When he just unleashes in a way that he should have not. He should have bottled up the words. This
judging made me angrier than... It's been a while since I've been this angry.
Angry at judging?
Yeah.
So JL's up first. This is very uncomfortable because they're saying, like, you cried. But then they don't give any context, seemingly, about why she was crying.
Well, the fact that
at the makeover.
Production apparently never spoke to Tyra about what's been happening, where in similar situations, there was a heads up given in advance. So a girl who was going through something like this did not have to explain herself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Tyra would just be like, I know you've had a hard week.
Yeah, it's just full shenanigans. Like when this happened with Kaylin, Tyra was literally like, you don't have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciated how supportive the other girls were when JL started tearing up and the judges asked her what was happening, especially Twiggy. She was like, we just told you how pretty you look. Like Twiggy she's like, oh no, what did I say? And she looks around and all the other girls are like, it's okay. You do whatever you want. Say it if you're going to. And Whitney's prayer / comfort moment, she had also told JL, if you feel moved to talk about it, talk about it. If you don't. Mm-hmm. That is up to you. Whitney was basically saying, you choose your narrative about how you want to deal with this. And JL tells them, and, in the judging panel's defense, I think they react pretty well in that they're saying, like, look, you're a human. This is bad. You feel free to cry right now, etc. I think for the judging panel, this is probably the best it was going to be, especially if they truly did not know this was coming.
I did think it was strange that Tyra said this is the one time it's okay to not be a model.
The one time.
Yeah.
Because I think Tyra believes that, Hannah.
Correct.
Fair.
So this picture, I don't like this picture.
It's weird that her leg is raised and she's kind of straddling the food.
Yeah. I think she could have arched more.
Yeah. There's also, as I zoomed in, her hand on the ice cream cone is splayed in a bizarre way. But then her hand holding the ice cream also looks like her hand is reversed. It looks like her thumb is on the inside.
Ew.
It's her pinky, but it just looks so bizarre. And then the shoes don't fit. So you have these peekaboo toe shoes, and her toes are an inch away from the end.
The toes are candy.
I think her face looks pretty great.
Her face is banging.
Her face is great.
The worst part of this photo to me is that they wrote happy birthday on her. And the happy is in happy letters, and birthday looks like it was written by a serial killer in his own blood.
Okay. Also, you'll notice with all these pictures that to cover up the nudie bits, they photoshopped in translucent lollipops.
Uh-huh.
In almost every single one, they Photoshop in a translucent lollipop, including the people who had lollipop.
Yep.
So it's the weirdest thing that they didn't actually do these and angle these shots in such a way where the nudity was implied. I'm like, so there just was full nudity on display in this photo that you had to Photoshop over?
Yes, but JL got frosting on her nipples that you can see.
Great.
They also say something not very good to JL.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Where they say, we're seeing your ethnicity.
Nothing like painting someone blue and pink.
Really shows how ethnic you are.
They're really trying to capitalize on this half Jewish, half African American storyline for her that she herself, at least so far, hasn't really brought up.
No, she really has not.
No.
I feel like they're trying to make that a thing, and I don't understand why. Ugh.
I don't get it.
But then at the end, this is so morbid. I'm sorry, but I find this morbidly hilarious.
Okay. Oh, yes. I know what you're going to say.
Uh-huh.
She dedicates the picture to her friend, and all I could think was the happy birthday picture. Oh, no.
She loved cake. She overdosed on cake.
But I was just like, oh, not that. Of all the ones for JL to get and to then want to dedicate it to her, I just my skin fled from my body and jumped out a window, and I was just a skeleton for a couple of minutes. It was so, as soon as you realize that, you're just like, oh God, oh God. Who's next?
Natasha.
Who has her best photo so far?
She's getting better.
She is getting better. I have a problem with the production of this photo because her candy was gumballs.
Mm-hmm.
There is not a single gumball anywhere to be seen.
It's more wiffle
got a hard
balls.
candy on her head.
Yeah, hard candy. She has a toffee or something, saltwater taffy in her hand. The photoshopped lollipop, and even the drawings on her legs are like hard candy.
Yeah, they're wrapped.
Gumballs.
Yeah.
I've never seen a gumball wrapped.
No, they're and the loose giant balls and the circular chair are very gumball reminiscent.
Sure.
It's weird that she herself physically doesn't have anything gumball-esque on her.
Love her body positioning, though.
Yeah.
Love the pose.
It's also very different from the others.
Yes.
And now it starts the storyline of Natasha can only take pictures upside down.
It feels very like Doris Day, Rock Hudson in a way that I really like.
Sure.
It is a great photo. I love it. It's one of my top half, but I just think it's funny that Natasha now gets one of the stupidest subplots of Natasha can only take pictures upside down.
Nigel doesn't like it, and Natasha does not care.
Don't care, no way.
She loves this picture anyways.
Because it's so much better than my other ones. And Tyra stands for Natasha. Tyra's like, I love this wild confidence.
Although her outfit is full nonsense.
Oh God, the disco ball.
But that black paillette top with the pink jeans.
And they insult it, and she's just like, ah, ha, ha, ha.
I can't bring Natasha down.
You absolutely cannot.
Also, she has her hair in a ponytail, right?
Yeah. With the bangs fully gone.
Oh, yeah. Everyone is dressed poorly at this panel, it feels like, and everyone has decided to deny that they got a makeover.
Yeah. Felicia's next, and she dances up, just I guess to prep us for the storyline coming up.
It's really cute.
I thought it was cute.
It was cute. They get on her case about wearing sneakers.
I think there's a version of her outfit because they were like, you got to have stilettos, you got to have a tank top, I think if she had chosen something besides the super high crop top, had kept the skinny jeans, and had done the sneakers, I think the sneakers can be pulled off.
I think so too.
If the rest of the look is very model basic.
We'll get to it in private panel, but this miniature storyline drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also Felicia's picture is great.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Face is so good.
She looks gorgeous.
I don't know if it's the styling, but Felicia in a lot of her photos has kind of this retro feel. And I think it's like the bang has this swoopiness that just has that kind of 50s housewife appeal to it. But I just...
Or like girl group.
Yes,
very much. I like Felicia's stuff. And don't get me wrong, Felicia, for the most part, is pretty boring. But that's the way she's being edited, too.
Can we talk about, though, the photoshopped lollipop, where it looks like, because she has a huge thing of like mint ice cream in her hand right over her bits, but they've put the lollipop behind it. The white dripping down of the stick makes it look like...
Absolutely not. Don't say it. Don't say it out loud. We know what you're implying.
Take a look. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Also, mint near your bits. That's not safe. That's too peppery.
You'll get, well, it's also mint chip. I think there's chips in it. Whitney is next. Oh, sexy in this one.
I also I see kind of what they're saying, but I liked her face.
I really liked this photo. I didn't think she looked stiff.
I
thought it was very flirty
this
and
cherry
coy.
That they've put looks cool.
Yeah.
And the giant leaf?
Yeah.
I think but I really like it. I also think that the stuff that they feel like they're criticizing her for, they're about to praise Dion for.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
there are a couple of people. Okay, so I feel like half the girls went campy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Brittany, Dion, Whitney, etc.
Natasha.
Yes. And then half of them went
sexy,
fierce, straight to camera, Jasleen style, right? Actually, Jasleen for once did a little bit more camp. And it's so funny because I think in this, camp was the way to go. For sure.
Yes.
Like this whole thing is so bubbly
Pin-uppy
and colorful, and it's candy. It's literally candy.
She's also pointing her toes. She's modeling to her toes, and they don't give her enough credit.
Are there chocolate kisses? I mean, she's sitting on chocolate kisses.
Yeah, no, she's not chocolate kiss. She is...
But leaning on a cherry.
She's, chocolate cherry delight or something. Brittany is next, and Brittany is not yellow.
Nope. Totally photoshopped her to be mostly skin tone.
They un-Simpsoned her.
Yep. That being said, she looks great.
Yeah, she does.
This is so good.
Oh,
it's so good. It's just like Renee was frustrated. Like, Renee understands that Brittany is a great model, and it's the biggest frustration. It's almost similar to Cycle 5 Nicole, is that she's the new whiny girl who's just effortlessly good at modeling.
Yeah.
I love her makeup.
Oh, it's so good. I love the one cherry too, and she covers the other breast. Like, it's just, it's a well done setup too.
It is. It's really
and
good.
making her hair a cherry, essentially. Smart.
Yeah. Also, though, wouldn't you be so angry? And I guess she has other things to worry about. If you had to get all that yellow paint on, and then they just photoshopped it out.
I'm literally surprised she didn't say anything about it.
Well, maybe she doesn't say anything about it because she's too busy standing in front of the judges crying. Which nobody that we see says anything about. Nope. Although with JL, it was a big old problem.
Yep. Also, her hair is so matted.
I just don't feel like this is Brittany's fault.
No, I
feel like the hair is not Brittany's fault.
Started to die.
Though, it immediately the moment is like a full clump of just dead hair on her head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cassandra is next. Poor dear.
This is not a good
picture. And it's a weird moment too, where everyone's like, huh. And then Nigel, can we see a close up? Huh. And she's just like, Cassandra's standing there like,
I love that he always feels the need to tell people that it's bad when the judges don't say anything. I'm like, Nigel, they know it's not good. Yeah. Like, someone's going to interpret a silent room as a good thing.
Oh,
only Natasha would. Natasha be
like, I love the sound. You're in awe of my photo.
I love that you're also stunned by my photo. That you're completely quiet.
To JW's theory about possibly hypothermia, look how much ice cream is running down her leg and also on the carpet.
She had too much.
Yeah.
There's so much.
Now, that is not the reason why she decided to contract her neck into her body.
Sure. I actually think her face is not the worst.
I think it's a weird face. I love Cassandra as a person, but I think it's a weird choice she is in all the photos we've seen of her. I'm thinking of like her cheerleader photo and whatever. She makes a choice in her head that is the correct one for that. Mm-hmm. And then I feel like might not give other options.
Sure.
Because she weirdly didn't fall into the camp of camp or super fierce. She just decided on this like kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like a weird no man's land in between the two.
Yeah, and I just feel like she probably didn't give another option.
Sure.
Yeah.
Similar to when she decided that her cheerleader was over it.
Yeah.
And so for better or worse, that's what you got.
Yeah, just too attached to the narrative.
She might have at this point just have not had like an imagination for quickly coming up with a bunch of different ideas.
Sure. Renee's is next, and I hate this photo.
Wait a second. I can't believe that neither of you mentioned the shoes that Cassandra was wearing. I literally wrote the note, Hannah and Alex are going to lose their minds when they see that she tied up a heel over her jeans. I had to have a full conversation where I said maybe that was trendy, maybe that was the thing. I didn't hate it, and I got slammed for it.
I was more upset about it later.
Yes, me too.
Because
later?
I just wasn't even taking her outfit in for some reason when she came. And I know that they comment on it, but the top is also terrible. The top is
worse than the shoes.
It is like very like...
It matched the shoes.
60s dish towel.
Lime jellyfish. Renee's next. And I hate this photo so much. She looks like a zombie.
The blue around her eyes was a rough choice.
Tyra likes it because it's like rocker candy necklace girl. You know, like that.
That old cliche.
She has herpes on her face.
Yeah, she does.
Which again, that's not her fault. She does have just such a dull expression.
Her eyes are so dead.
Yeah.
This is actually an homage to Michelle and her skin condition.
Which hilariously we'll actually get later in this cycle.
I know. It's
hell yeah.
Also, the way that they've tucked her good China lollipop
upside down.
Why is it upside down?
You could have made that any size, and you made it small and upside down.
She also, because she looks so dead-eyed, these ice cream bars look weirdly like gravestones.
Yes, also, or their brains, and that's what she's reaching. Because she also, in one hand, reaching for it, but not giving any intention. So it's just like, popsicle.
It is very zombie and not intentionally.
Yeah.
No.
Especially when we'll basically, in just a couple of seconds, get like the good version of this photo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dion is next.
I love Dion's photo.
It's so fun. The fact that she looks like she's getting whipped cream in her hand from the whipped cream thing on the back of the wall.
Yeah. It's like she like asked for it and she got the whipped cream. Her face is just so cute. And her little flipped up hair.
Yeah, it's... Also, they clock her at panel. They're like, you need to mess up that bang. Like, she did exactly what they gave her.
Yeah.
We also have a new insult from Tyra. If you thought mall was bad, try Beyond Mall.
Beyond Mall. The malliest you can be.
It's plant-based mall.
Now, Alexander, that was so fucking stupid. I love it. Now, does Dion dress well? She does not.
No.
Dion always dresses like it's Tuesday laundry day.
Yes.
Dion always dresses like she's an RA and she's had enough.
Dion always dresses like the third string bully in a 90s teen show.
Yes, who does not get a credit.
Yeah.
But I do love the photo.
Such a good photo. And definitely her best so far.
And the lollipop doesn't look bizarre.
Yeah.
Diana is next.
Her face is gorgeous.
Her face is stunning.
Yes. Even with that weird nose that they painted on her.
Yeah.
Because they made her a bear, I guess.
They acknowledge it, but this is a really difficult position because she was standing on one leg in a high heel while also holding things.
What are these gummy bears that were painted on her?
They look like droopy balls.
That is... Who painted those? Sutan would never.
But yeah, it's, this becomes a discussion of the plus size model and does she need to kind of like, even the smaller girls have to like suck it in and get the right angles and get the right position. And it becomes this thing of Diana's not like comfortable with her body yet. And she wasn't comfortable in the shoot necessarily. Sure. Like her and Brittany were kind of the only two, like Brittany whined about it, but Diana was also like, I don't know. I'm still not 100% comfortable with this kind of stuff.
This pose was...
Because we kind of get this dueling narrative of Diana as the plus size model who is not comfortable with her body, and Whitney's the plus size model who is comfortable with her body.
And then this gets translated into Tyra asks her, "Why do you think you're so introverted in this competition?" And Diana goes, "I don't know."
Don't know.
Well, maybe some self-reflection.
Okay.
I love that Diana's always just like, oh, I don't.
Diana hates every judge up there.
Yeah. But also introverted is a very strange choice of words here.
Mm-hmm. I don't think she's been that either.
No,
and I don't think not yet being comfortable in your body translates to introverted.
Also, this pose is bad. Like, that's the problem with it.
Yeah, it's not you're introverted.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying it's a good picture. I'm saying that the way they critique it is odd.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sarah's next.
Which is just a good version of Renee's.
Yes.
It is really
good.
And
it's Sarah's best photo, I think.
I don't know how she's standing. I don't understand how her legs are keeping her upright in the position they're in.
Yeah.
She might have been seated on something you can't see.
It's a little Cats. It's a little the musical Cats.
That's the makeup, though.
Yes. I'm not saying...
I also think that's the what this called for.
Is she holding a napkin in one hand?
She's cleaning. You know, it's Sarah. She was cleaning the camera lens.
That?
She was doing some assistant camera work.
What was her thing? Hard candy. Oh no, it's the
wrapper.
It's the wrapper from below.
It's a wrapper.
The wrapper from below.
Well, that's the next Stephen King novel.
Nigel says that she really models through all of that makeup, and he is fully correct.
Fully correct.
Yeah.
Because she has, I feel like, the most makeup on her face.
She's covered in crap.
Yeah.
And blood, seemingly. Jasleen is last. Dulce de Leche.
She looks great.
I have a problem with...
She looks 9 feet tall.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have one problem with this picture. Why is one of her legs a lollipop?
I think she's straddling the fallen Sunday, right?
Yes, but it just makes it look like what... And it's also because it's blue, which is like the theme of hers, seemingly.
Yeah, she has a lot of blue.
So it looks like one of her legs is a lollipop. Like it's
yeah, it is weirdly like a pirate, like a candy pirate.
I love it. Great. I hope that is the choice.
Also, why does she have marshmallows in her hair?
That I cannot explain.
They don't clock it, and she does look great, and the face is good, and it's a little different for Jasleen. She looks very thin.
She looks
she does.
She's very thin.
She's probably naturally our thinnest contestant. Like Whitney's even clocked that in an interview before. Or Diana did, one of the two.
I think it was Diana.
When they were talking about sample sizes, and it's this was one of those photos where I was like, wow, she's real thin, real thin. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's unhealthy or anything. But I'm almost surprised the show did not comment on it in some way.
Instead, the judges choose to continue the storyline of Jasleen. You're just not memorable. I remember you.
They double down on it in the worst way, though.
It's such bullshit.
Tyra says she starts talking about, quote, her culture. And also, Tyra's like, you know, I don't like you come up here and you're like, hello, my name is Jasleen. And I don't do that. I am like, hey, I'm this and that and this and that.
You look hoochie in that photo. That's my culture.
That's my culture. And I'm like, Tyra, you literally was like, and Jasleen, let's see your photo. She literally did what she said she doesn't do. It's
also just one of those moments where, and as always, I'm going to remind everyone that I'm the whitest person that exists.
Yep.
Before I say this, Tyra and the show likes to present races as having a very specific, as they have said, essence.
A monolithic culture.
Yes.
Very good way to put it. That's how they present it. And they've decided that is what Jasleen is. And not only did they decide that last cycle and criticize it, now they've decided that she's not doing this thing enough. And they like force her to say these little catchphrases and stuff, the cha-cha diva and whatever. And it's just so misguided and awkward every single time.
Yes.
And it's one of those things too. I was listening to this really interesting YouTube exploration of that old show, The Proud Family. Do you guys remember?
It was a Disney Channel show, yeah.
Yes, very much. Penny Proud and her family. It's great. And they were also talking about the person who created that also did Baby's Kids, that feature-length film that was, an all Black cast and characters, etc. And how, because normally, sorry if this is getting a little heady, but normally, in shows there's a token Black character often. Yeah. So that person has to represent all that is African American.
The peaks and valleys and everything in between.
But when you have a diverse cast of multiple Black characters, you get to see all different personalities and just differences and ways of expression and etc. And I feel like because the show normally has multiple white women, Black women, they don't harp on it necessarily as much. But when they have one Asian contestant, one Latina contestant, whatever, she now has to represent all that is that thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what they're doing to Jasleen. Well, and that's what's weird about it, because I'm like, she's just Jasleen, a person.
Yeah.
She is not all that is Latinx.
When you stand back and take stock of what the judges have told various women during this judging, and you look at it, you see that a plus-size woman and a Latina woman were told that they didn't have enough personality. And then we have 2 Black women who were told that they have great personality but are not believable as models. And when you stand back and look at all of that, I find it gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. That being said, Jasleen's picture's great, and Jasleen's such a good model that she's just Jasleen knows all she has to do is be but I'm a real cha-cha diva back at home. Anyway, bye. I know.
She literally solves this problem next episode by doing the silliest thing, and it works.
A shimmy.
Private panel. Nigel says Whitney isn't model pretty. And then Neeko says a racist thing about choirs.
I see her singing in a choir.
Why? Why would you think that?
I can't believe he said that.
And nobody reacts.
Nobody says nothing.
No, I guess Tyra is you all are wrong. Whitney's fierce.
Tyra does defend Whitney, not specifically to that comment.
But they never call out that comment.
Then Neeko says Renee has flirty eyes for him.
And Nigel says, no, she has flirty eyes with me. And then actually, Tyra diffusing this, I enjoyed.
She de-escalates in a really good way.
When she goes, no, she has flirty eyes with me. And I was like, yeah,
Tyra does a lot of good private panel de-escalation.
And then we go and talk about Felicia's new storyline. America's Next Top Booty Shaking Star.
This is the other thing that made me so angry, because you get on Jasleen for not showing enough of her culture. And then Felicia comes up and is dancing and is herself and is arguably, if you want to put it like this, which I would not do, performing part of her culture.
Sure.
And I'm like, oh, she's just trying to be like girls she saw in the videos.
It's such, at best, it's mixed messaging. And also, Felicia's storyline truly is that she's a dancer.
Right.
And she danced at panel. Why would you be mad at that?
You just praised her for it last week, too. Her whole thing last week was well, clearly there's your dance training. Good job.
And she says it multiple times. Her whole storyline is just she's a dancer. And they're putting this other stuff on
this
her.
Quote, video hoe thing that is not the story that she's presented.
Ugh.
And it really seems to revolve a lot around the fact that she was wearing a shirt that showed her midriff, which became even more infuriating when I realized that Brittany was wearing a belly dancing scarf shirt.
Yep.
It's almost the exact same thing.
Yeah. That nobody said anything about.
What I find very interesting about this, leaving all that disgusting stuff behind, we learned this judging panel is not in the house because Felicia comes in with no shoes. She comes back in with socks.
Well, she'd kicked them off earlier, and I guess she
never picked them back up. She doesn't get her shoes back until she gets her picture.
Call out order. Brittany gets first call out.
It probably was the best photo.
Oh, yeah.
Then JL, because I guess she had a sad week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Sarah. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, good.
Then Dion.
Yes,
yeah.
good.
Felicia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then Renee.
Very high.
Her?
Then Whitney.
Great.
Then Natasha. And then
improvement.
Sure.
I would have even given Natasha a higher call out because it was such improvement. Yeah.
And then Jasleen.
Pure punishment.
How dare she?
Leaving Diana and Cassandra in the bottom.
Which I do think this was a proper bottom 2. I think Renee should have been bottom 3, but I think the 2 of them were bottom 2.
I don't know that I would have had Diana.
No, I would have put Diana as the 3rd and then Renee in the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I do think Diana's picture was mostly unsuccessful.
I don't know. I thought Diana had a good face and Renee had neither a good body nor a good face.
I agree with that.
Fair enough. Either way, it doesn't matter because neither of them go home.
Cassandra goes home.
Which, based
with
on
an amazing
picture,
attitude.
Yeah, of course.
No, it was in a week of mostly really good pictures and good modeling. She was clearly the weakest.
When Jasleen is called, Natasha and Whitney are so disappointed. Whitney, because Whitney is now going to be disappointed every time Diana does poorly. And Natasha's just like, damn it, competition.
Yes. I also think Whitney's like, I like both these people.
And here is basically how Tyra says goodbye to Cassandra. I hear you're the girl that gives the other girl strength. Bye. I hear you're keeping these girls from hating one another and fighting. See you later, Cassandra.
And everybody is super upset. There's some weeping and wailing going on.
Yeah.
And Cassandra's just like, I'm still appreciative for what I did get because many girls don't even get this. Which is just
great.
Well adjusted and happy till the end. She would have never lasted on this show.
No.
Cassandra Watson. Cassandra Watson, very hard to Google because if you type in anything about top model and Cassandra, you're going to get Cycle 5's Cassandra because she dominates and also has had a career since then. I couldn't find a lot about Cassandra, very unfortunately. However, I did find she has 2 IMDb credits. Now, maybe this is another Cassandra Watson. That sounds like it's probably a pretty popular
but
name.
for our purposes,
Watts. Yeah.
Let's believe.
Let's believe. One is top model.
Sure.
Like you do. The other one is multiple episodes, many, many episodes as an audience assistant on Histrionics, an Australia-only television quiz show for high school students. I like to think that Cassandra was like, oh, they went to Australia in this cycle? I'll work in Australia. I'll show them all.
Histrionics.
And
I couldn't find much about the show, but that's so specific.
I liked Cassandra a lot. I think that Cassandra to me always looked far more actory, maybe. Just she looked like she could be on a CW show.
For sure. She was one of those contestants that I remembered liking the first time around, and she remained pretty likable.
Yeah.
And I don't think she got credit for when she actually did well.
Yeah, they made it seem like she never had a good photo, which was just not true.
The cheerleader photo was great.
Yeah.
I'll stand by that cheerleader photo. It was a fun choice.
The meat photo was as good as it was going to get.
In a sea of awful photos, she was probably in the top half of that one, too. I would have loved to have seen more of her on the runway. Something tells me Cassandra might have been a better runway model.
Maybe.
Because she did the few times she did, like, prom stuff, she always had like a fun thing at the end where she'd like give like a big exaggerated pose. Like it felt like Cassandra, for as lack of imagination as she might have had in her photo shoots, had some on the runway. Because on the runway you only need to make one choice.
Sure.
And then you're done. But yeah, good. Like her. Great.
And if you like our choices, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast and tell your friends. If you can't, if you listen to this on Spotify, follow it and tell your friends. If you listen to it on like Podbean, is what I've told. We are on things that I don't even know about because it's just been like it's on the internet now and it lives. So wherever you get your podcast, if you can't give us a review, which we do love hearing, send us an email at podleadum.com. You know,
they mean so much to us.
We've gotten a lot of really lovely emails lately.
Yeah,
we really have.
And if I haven't responded to you, I'm sorry. It's a bit of a crazy time right now, but I will respond to emails when I get them. So, I'm not ignoring you.
But we see you and we love
it. Believe it gets immediately shared. When I get that email, no matter what time it is, it just goes right into the group chat. You can follow me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I'm mostly just hanging out with my dog on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Twitter at JW Crump.
And remember to use the hashtag PodLeadem anytime you post about us or have any fun facts. That way we can see it. My Save Search will pick it up. And it just spreads the idea of PodLeadem further.
Just like the herpes on Renee's face. It just spreads and spreads and spreads. Candy rocker girl.
So for PodLeadem, I've been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadem is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.